haven't done an Anvil Thoughts video in a while, and I haven't actually been doing a lot of activity on my YouTube channel for the last little bit, mainly because I've been working lots, had a lot of other things going on, the usual stuff. But it's time for Anvil Thoughts anyway. This is a segment on my channel where I give my totally unbiased and uninfluenced opinion on certain topics involving West Ham United Football Club. I had previously made a video that the club was interested in signing Udinese forward Gerard Deulofeu, a former Everton and Watford player who was a graduate of Barcelona's academy. Deulofeu is best friends with Pablo Fornals, and it has been reported that Fornals has been trying to convince Deulofeu to join West Ham. Now, there's a plus and a minus to this, but I want to talk about the minus because, you know, history hasn't repeated itself here, but it has kind of rhymed. Why did Vladimir Sofal join West Ham? Based on a recommendation from Thomas Souček, a fellow compatriot. It's this kind of a similar thing with Fornals and Deulofeu, because one is convincing a best friend and countryman to sign for West Ham, when actually that should be the job of a scouting team. It's not really how we should be doing things. We shouldn't be getting other players to recommend players to join West Ham when we should have people employed to do that. And apparently we do have people employed to do that. We have Rob Newman, who's apparently the head of recruitment at West Ham. Yeah, I haven't heard a word from him since he joined. He just signed in October, gave an interview, and that seems to have been it. He just seems to be stealing a paycheck for all I know. Although scouts were sent to watch the Napoli-Udinese game, particularly to watch Deulofeu, I think that it's still kind of bad that Fornals is trying to have to work as a double agent and convince his friend to come to the club. Isn't that meant to be the job of the manager and the scouts? It shows actually how little infrastructure we have in terms of our scouting department and how badly affected that has been over the years. Prior to Newman's appointment, we didn't actually have a concrete director of football or even a strong scouting network in place. It was David Moyes who catalysed that, and it came into fruition pretty quickly. That said, I haven't heard a word from Newman since he signed for the club, as I mentioned earlier. And he was supposed to have been drawing up targets in the January transfer window, the one that's just gone. Where were they? I didn't see them. I don't even know what he did. I don't even know what he does on a daily basis. So I don't know. Could someone fill me in on that? But what is kind of bad is that, well, is it bad? Let me rethink that. Is it really bad? It's a little bit bad, but it's not terribly bad that a player is having to recommend signings. Although, don't get me wrong, it did work out between Sofal and Souček, and it helped to draw a lot of attention about West Ham in the Czech Republic. This kind of should not be how we go about things at the club. We need to be proactive with signings, as we know, and I've mentioned that in previous videos. We need to be able to command our own kind of transfer policy and implement that. But we don't do that. Now look, I want Deulofeu to join West Ham. I don't even think I've said his name right. It might be Deulofeu or Deulofeu. It's a complicated name, so please do forgive me if there's a pronunciation error. I would definitely have him at West Ham because he is a Premier League proven player and he can play on the wing. So that's someone who I think would settle into our squad quite well. I think having Fornals there would be helping because he'd be able to have a good friend of his, as is the case with Souček and Sofal. But why are we, again, it baffles me that we seem to have no clear scouting network still if other players are recommending suggestions. And it's something that we shouldn't do. It's something we should not rely on. We need to not make it a habit, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you very much for watching this quick video on Anvil's thoughts. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.